So you've got the swatches. Oh, my titty. I'm gonna cut that. Hey guys, it's Fonts. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video I'm so excited for. Love. I have new products to share. It's going to be a review. I feel like I have not done a foundation review. That's a lie. I uploaded one not that long ago. But I hadn't actually done it in a minute, okay? And I was also really curious about this brand. So I have the Smith & Colt. Ooh, the Smith & Colt Veiled Threat Weightless Micro Blurring Foundation. As well, the boxes are open, but that's okay. The Smith & Colt Canceled Light Diffusing V Concealers. I got one to highlight and contour, and then of course my foundation shade. And I'm really excited. I'm gonna swatch everything for you really quickly because I felt like I should do it like on my chest so you can kind of see how everything looks. So I'm going to start with the foundation first. This is in the shade 340 Warm. The foundation range as well as the concealer range has warm, cool, and neutral shades. And what else did I want to say? Oh, there's 42 shades of this foundation. I'm going to get it on here. My hair out the way. I feel like you can always kind of see what the color looks like here. I'm obviously already wearing it, but I just wanted to do a swatch so you guys can kind of get an idea of it. And I did not get a napkin. I didn't get a napkin. The way I normally find foundations is I just read the undertones first and then I look in the color category, and I feel like that's been helping me a lot more. So now we have the Smith & Colt Canceled V-Light Concealer. This is 270 Cool. I feel like this is warm. Like, you can't tell me that this isn't warm. But here we go. We have a swatch there. And then the highlight shade I got, which I was stuck between 220 and 200, but I'm glad I went with 200. This is 200 Neutral. When I swatch the lighter shade, you can kind of see how it is a bit lighter in coverage. I'm just going to go back. I want to give you some of the claims. I know in the video I kind of discuss what the claims are and my opinions on it, but I want to do that really quickly here because I don't like how that looks right now. So this is the Smith & Colt foundation. This is their Veiled Threat Weightless Micro Blurring Foundation. Shade 340 Warm. Originally $42. I got it for $10.50. This is supposed to be a medium long-wearing buildable coverage. It's supposed to have an oil-free matte finish with also a slightly illuminating effect. It says that the aloe vera gel and the chlorophyll within the product is supposed to both calm and brighten the skin. It also says that it's supposed to be a radiant finish. So both an oil-free matte and a radiant finish within this product, and you're supposed to get a soft focus blurring effect. Smith & Colt is also vegan. No, are they? No, it doesn't say. Actually, yes, this product itself is vegan and gluten-free, but you're not going to eat it, so that doesn't matter. But you know, it's cruelty-free, which is nice. Now, the concealers come in 20 shades. They're regularly $28, and I got them on sale for $7. So this one is supposed to give you an energized and refreshed look no matter what. This is a buildable sheer coverage formula that's supposed to look like second skin. It's supposed to make you look wide awake, like very brightening and slightly luminous. It has a gel-based formula, so it's supposed to give extra hydration and moisturize the area as well. I've been talking a lot. So you have the swatches here. I just kind of described each product to you. We're going to get into me actually doing it. I do be breaking out, so it's a good time for you guys to see that with all my dark spots. And period. Let's get into the review. Okay, really quickly guys, before I get into the video, I normally tell you guys what foundation shades I am normally. So right now I am a go-to Tahoe from Nars. Especially, I know like the colors could be a little bit off in the different foundations I use. Tahoe, Nars, long wear luminous weightless foundation. And I am shade 370 in Fenty Beauty. And where's my other foundation that I've been wearing around? Oh, NC 44 at MAC. 45 sometimes a little too warm for me, but NC 44. So that's for you. Okay. Hey guys, let me put my hair back. We're gonna just hop into it. I always prime my face. If you've watched any of my other videos, then you know I kind of use the products. I use as much of the complexion products as the brand has that I can get my hands on. and then I just mix in other stuff that I have and I give you my honest opinion. I put on the products as if I would my go-tos, right? So lately I've been using aloe to prime. Box, although the lighting, baby. This is a box, and I really like how the bottle looks. It's so nice, smooth and sleek. It kind of reminds me of Studio Fix. Sorry, I had a brain fart just because like it's clear and then it has the black top. But I have this in shade 340, which is a warm shade, and I'm really excited. Let's start off with using it with a sponge. Grab my palette. I thought I was prepared, but I'm not. Okay. I love trying out new foundations. Okay. Ooh. Let's see what one pump does here on my palette, and I'm going to take my LC Cosmetics sponge. Oh, this gives me nothing. Okay. Let's see. So far, I don't know if you can tell a difference. I was a little worried how the color match would be. Looks really freaking good, but I'm getting like zero coverage. So you guys know I normally like to do half my face with the sponge and half with the brush. We're just gonna, and I used up like the whole pump, so I'm just gonna go in with 2 more pumps. Let's try out with the brush. This is the Sigma F80. Okay, love it with a brush. Don't love it with the sponge. Go around my eyebrows. So I'm gonna just finish applying it to my face, and I'm gonna speed it up. Not really toasty. That is one coat of the foundation on. Get into it. I still see my dark spots peeking in, so for me, I don't know. I don't really get. I'm a little confused from the description of the product, but I'll get into that later. I don't know what coverage this is because it's not really describing that on Ulta, but I feel as though it's a medium coverage. If you use a sponge, it's a light coverage. I love applying foundations with a sponge. I don't think I would ever apply foundation with a sponge unless the Lord just decides to touch my skin and get rid of all this hyperpigmentation, okay? So I'm gonna go in and just apply a little extra here. I know you're probably seeing my neck. My eczema has been coming back and I don't want to put makeup on it, so. So I like using it to like just go over certain spots for extra coverage. Also, this is one of those pumps where you can control it. I don't know if you've ever used certain foundations and like you try to get half a pump but you can only get a full one. I have all the control I would ever want with the pump, so I really do like that. Okay. So this is a foundation on, not set or anything. I really like how it looks. Do I feel like my skin looks softly blurred? No, not yet, but normally with claims like that, I can only notice a big difference when my full face is done. So, I don't know. So far, I really like it. We're going to get into my final thoughts, though, towards the end. Let's get into the concealer, my favorite part. These are the Smith & Co. Canceled V-Light concealers, and I think that's because they want you to put it on in that traditional V shape that I know some people are tired of. I still like it. So I'm going to put it on like that. I always start out using the contour shade for my nose, so that's what we're going to do. It seems kind of like I'm taking off the extra product. You get a huge doe foot applicator, so I love that a lot. I love that. I got a big face. I need big applicators. And I like it. The product seems a little runny though. Like it's easy for me to swipe off, so I don't know. Let's see something here. Okay, this is a buildable sheer coverage formula that's supposed to look like second skin. It also says it's really supposed to make you look energized and refreshed. We shall see. For contouring, I don't think I'm going to care. So let's do my face actually. I'm only going to do one side at a time because I don't know how this will like dry. It blends into nothing. Let's see if I do 2 layers. I love it for my contour. Y'all know I'm a concealer whore, so that's the part I'm like really trying to get into. Okay, get into it. I can clearly see how buildable it is, and I do kind of see that radiant finish. You see like right here on my cheek from the foundation. Claims met so far. So you guys know how I like to set up for under my eyes. So I just take, let's see if I can even use this. Yeah, I can. I was a little worried because it's huge, so let me just. Now we're gonna go, this was shade 270 again, by the way. This is a cool shade, but it gives me very much so warm vibes, but I am also lighter, so like this isn't my skin tone. I wouldn't be able to tell you for sure. But this is definitely warm. Let me just, about to make some people so upset with how I look that. Let's try the sponge out for the concealer. I'm a little worried because anything like the foundation, it's really not my drive. It's working out, okay. Okay. Alright, so these are the concealers blended out. I'm just looking in my mirror to the side. It's weird because I gotta turn off my camera. My eyes will tear. It's weird to me just because I can see the coverage there and it looks pretty decent on like a day-to-day basis. I would just leave it alone. But I'm definitely going to take photos after this, and I do want to see how the builds. It says it's built. I am going to take photos out of this after this, so I definitely want to put on extra coverage. I'm also kind of curious how it'll feel building up coverage under my eyes, so I'm going to do that. It does say it's supposed to give you a luminous, wide awake appearance, and I feel like I have that while not having a lot of coverage. So this is definitely, I've never used a concealer like this before, so I'm kind of confused, but in a really good way. But you know, I'm gonna put on more, so let's see. Oh, not out there. Can we let this sit? Let's see what happens if we let it sit a little bit. Let's blend it out now. So this is how everything looks not set. I'm going to set it now, finish up the rest of my face. I'm going to speed that up, or maybe I'll cut it out if it's too long, and then I will see you guys back for my final thoughts. Let me zoom you in for a second. Okay, do you see what is happening like right around my nose? How like you can see on the sides of my nose everything is set, but like it looks like some is fading away. I don't like that. It's starting to look a little patchy. Let's a little get El Geppetto. No thank you. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm gonna just try my best to finish up the rest of the face. I'll see you in the next clip. Oh my god, my thoughts. Okay, so I'm back. My makeup's done. And there's a lot to unpack here, so let's unpack. Let's start with the foundation, okay? I have my notes, which is just the Ulta site pulled up, okay? So if I look to the side, that's what I'm looking at. I like this foundation. I know I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I'm a little confused by it. So it says you're supposed to get a soft focus blurring effect. I didn't notice that on my skin. And it says that you're supposed to have a radiant finish with weightless hydration. So I don't feel the product at all. Like it feels like I have lotion on my face, so I do like that. I did see radiant finish. I think I even mentioned like you could see where the glow was on my cheek. However, it says that this foundation softens skin with an illuminating and oil-free matte finish. I did not look matte at all. I look a little bit matter now because I set my face, but I did not look matte at all. It says that it's long-wearing, buildable, medium coverage. I felt like this coverage was pretty light. Medium with a brush, but with the sponge, super duper light, like barely showing. So it says that it's transfer-resistant pigment formula. So like, it's not supposed to transfer, but I looked a little bit too dewy for it to not, for me to think it would just stay there. But yeah, so I don't know about that. I like it, but I don't really think that all of the claims here match the product that I used. The match, I did really freaking good to be doing this on Ulta's app, okay? Not even the website, the app. This foundation comes in 42 shades. It's about $40. It's normally $42. It's currently on sale for $10.50 on both the Ulta site and the Smith & Colt site. So do what you will with that information. So Next up, we have the Canceled Light Diffusing Concealers. Again, I use 2 shades to both highlight and contour, 200 neutral and 270 cool. I still think this is warm, but again, I'm practically yellow child, so it seems warm to me. So this realizes I did not listen to the directions. Okay, so this is this is a lightweight concealer. It's supposed to give you a refreshed look. It's buildable. It says the sheer coverage looks like second skin. All of that I agree with. I do think it's buildable. I do think it looks just like skin. I did look pretty awake, even though I wanted to put on more because I'm a concealer whore. I just do. But I agree with all of those claims. Then they say something that I did not do, which is to shake the concealer first. I'm gonna shake this one because I just want to see if I swatch it, will it feel any different? No, it looks exactly the same. So they say to shake it first. I did not do that. The thing that bothered me, so let's unpack this, right? The thing that bothered me with this concealer, I like how it felt. I like that it's buildable. I would opt for this concealer, especially if I'm actually not staying up to like 3, 4 a.m. and then waking up at 5. But what I don't like is that it got patchy. I tried to fix that. Whenever I do foundation and like skin reviews, I try not to change out anything else from my current routine at the time besides those new products. That way I can give you more of an honest review, just sandwiching that into my normal routine. I think that's the easiest way to tell if you like a product or not. I'm not going to try out everything new and then blah, blah, blah. So I use the powder that I've been using as of lately, which I went back to my Fenty powder. I never have issues with like patchiness like that, and I didn't even bake yet, and it was not really working out for your girl. However, I will say once I set it, I did like how the under eye came all together. If there's someone like me and you typically prefer fuller coverage. As a contour though, I really liked it. It felt like nothing. It blended into like nothing. This reminded me a lot of the Sephora Bright Future concealers, which I love. I was using this to contour and then they got rid of my shade. So it could be better, but I know but I set this as well. I'm really trying to unpack why that happened. That does not really happen. Alrighty, you guys, I talked long enough. This is the foundation and concealer on my face. I like it. I like it a lot. I don't love it though, but I like it a lot, and I can see myself grabbing for this, especially for days and situations where I know I don't want to have to feel like I'm wearing makeup, but I just kind of want to look more naturally pretty, like for work or errands, stuff like that. So that is all that I have to say on this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys have any sort of new products that you've been trying, let me know. I want new stuff, so let me know. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.